Yo, what is good, everybody? It is KJ, and I am back with GBU Week 6. So we are facing Dell, aka D-Double, and I'm really excited. Dell is one of the content creators that I found recently in Gen 9, and absolutely love his content, so check out his videos, check out his side of the battle, all that good shit, right? Because Dell makes fire content. But anyway, we're going to get into the matchup real quick. You're going to see it on the screen. He has a freaking terrifying team. Honestly, I think he could bring the 6 Mons that I have on the screen, or he could bring Iron Treads, or he could bring Gardevoir. Like, he could bring the entire damn team, to be honest. Outside of maybe the Lechonk, I don't see that coming. I'll be kind of happy if I do see the Lechonk. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But, yeah, I'm going to get into the team. So we are basically going to be trying to just bring sets and stuff that is going to just kind of throw him off and still be pretty good for the matchup, but I do want to try to throw him off a little bit. So we are going to be Choice Scarf, Breloom. So with this Breloom set, we have Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed, Mach Punch, and Close Combat. We are Technicians, so Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed, and Mach Punch are all getting the Technician boost. Close Combat is just to really hit something incredibly hard, especially if he Terras the Kilowattrel or something like that. I am very afraid of a Specs Kilowattrel, but if he is Specs, then that means he's locking into something that some other Mon on my team could come in on. Obviously, we don't have a Hurricane switch in, really. I mean, Corviknight would have been that, but Corviknight also just gets absolutely bodied by the electric type coverage. So that's going to be kind of rough, but hey, we're just going to have to play around it, right? Next, we have what I think is going to be our lead, and that is the Armarouge. We are Terra Fire this week. We are Focus Sash. So the idea here is that we are Psychic Terrain Expanding Force, so we can put Terrain up, so nothing will come in and hit us with priority, because he does have a couple of Mons that do have priority. I think he's got the obvious Chien-Pao with Sucker Punch and Ice Shard. He's got Quick Attack on the Kleavor. He's now got Vacuum Wave on the Gardevoir, so just trying to avoid all priority, right? Energy Balls hitting the Slowking for a decent amount. Armor Cannon, when we're Terrifier, is hitting for a ton. And Expanding Force in Psychic Terrain especially just kind of blows things back. So I'm really looking forward to trying to sort of use this set. It is, again, probably going to be a lead. I am really hoping that he does lead with the Kleavor and he doesn't bring Slowking. Because if he doesn't bring Slowking, I mean, that's wishful thinking. He's gonna bring Slowking. But if he doesn't bring Slowking here, then Armarouge can kind of do really well. The only reason why I would see him not bringing Slowking is because he wants to try to, like, overpower my offense with his own offense and not let Manaphy get a chance to set up, because Slowking is one of the Manaphy setup targets, but we'll see what happens, right? So next we have one of the better Chien-Pao checks in Alolan Ninetales. So with the Snow boost, Alolan Ninetales actually really does well into Chien-Pao, and we do have Veil, and we are very, very physically defensive. So I'm hoping that Ninetales can just kind of do well in this matchup. We are Boots because he has a ton of great hazard setters. This team, by far, was the best team, I think. And a lot of us agreed on that in the very beginning of the season. So I'm really worried about this team. This team is going to be very, very scary. So next we have what is probably our best check to both the Iron Moth and the Kilowattrel, and that is Muck. So Muck is AV this week. We do have just 4 coverage moves, or I guess 3 coverage moves, and then Gunk Shot to be able to make sure that we can hit things with Stab. And we are Sticky Hold because we don't want a potential knockoff from basically anything that gets it to be able to knock off the Assault Vest, because if we lose our Assault Vest, we kind of just lose to Iron Moth, which would really suck. Next, we do have what I'm guessing is going to be sort of like our win-con late-game sweeper, and that is the Roaring Moon. So we are Booster Speed. We do have DD just in case. Like, if the Chien-Pao is gone, this thing can DD on pretty much anything and then really start to punch holes into things. But I expect the Chien-Pao is going to be sort of alive and well most of the game. I don't expect to win this game. Like, I'm gonna try my ass off, but I don't expect to win this game. This team is just so damn good. So, and Dell's a really good player as well. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. And last but certainly not least, we do have a Salicberry Manaphy. So This also could be a win con. And again, it really depends on what range we're in after the Salac Berry pops. Because if we're a little over, I think like 20%, then I don't think there's any way a Qianpao can kill us with an Ice Shard. And it's no guarantee that he's going to be running Sucker Punch. So, especially because I think a lot of my Mons just can sort of sub on Sucker Punch and stuff like that. He doesn't want that to happen. So he could be running Sucker Punch, but that would mean that he probably doesn't. Like, if he's running Ice Shard, Sucker Punch, Crunch, and Icicle Crash, that means he doesn't have Sacred Sword, which means he can't really hit the Ninetales for more than like 20-25%. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Salac Berry Manaphy I think could be really good here. We are Tail Glow. The idea with this is that something will pop our Salac Berry, whether it's a Wood Hammer from the Chestnut, or it's a Thunderbolt from the Kilowattrel, or an Energy Ball from a booster special attack Iron Moth, and then we get into range while clicking, or we get into the range of the Salac Berry while clicking Tail Glow. So we're at +3 with +1 speed, and then we can kind of just poke holes in the team, or punch holes in the team. But yeah, so that's going to be the squad that I'm bringing. I considered an Armarouge, but honestly, there's just so many things that Qianpao does so well when it comes to just like breaking down my team that it was just really tough. Like, its coverage is just so good, and the fact that it also has that crazy ability just makes it super hard. I will stand on the hill that Qianpao is not a mon I think should be legal in draft, but I said the same thing about Darkrai, so it is what it is. It's going to be fun to try to play around it, and we'll see what happens. But thanks, everybody. We'll get to the battle very shortly. All right, so we are here, and we just Terra previewed. He told me he is Terra Fairy Lechonk. So Lechonk is here. No Slowking. Interesting. Okay, so that actually makes sense. No Slowking, no Chestnut. We do see the Lechonk, and we do see the Treads. Okay, so no Chestnut. We see Treads. I kind of figured Treads would be coming. And I'm not going to lie, the Lechonk, man... Big shout out to Dell for bringing the damn Lechonk. Oh my goodness, that mon. Okay, so Lechonk is Terra Fairy, Kilo's Terra Water. We know that. So I think the lead still does stay with Armarouge. Now that there is no Slowking, we're pretty happy to just lead with this thing. Lechonk could be scary, funny enough. Because it does have Thick Fat, so it is going to be living hits from the Armarouge. That does make me wish that we were... I wish I would have ended up going Terra Psychic. Funny enough, Terra Psychic was something that I really wish we would have went with. Okay, so we do see the Kleavor. And this is good. So turn 1, we just click Terrain. And we Terra. Okay, so... we're about to see what he goes into, or what he does. He probably wants to get rocks up. That's... rocks are good here. Rocks are very good here. So we are going to show off the Terrifier. He does hit the Stone Axe. We do show that we are Sash. And the weak armor does pop. So rocks are up. So we honestly just start clicking buttons. We start clicking buttons. Armor Cannon does more because we are Terrifier. If he's a Sash lead, we lose this. But honestly, I kind of want to click Expanding Force, but I know Armor Cannon is the better play. I kind of want to click it, but Armor Cannon is the better play. So if he's Sash, he stays in. I think he's Sash. I think he's a Sash lead, which is kind of rough for us. Oh, he's not Sash. Okay, cool. So Lechonk comes in. This is definitely Thick Fat. Honestly, doesn't matter. We just click Expanding Force. Because it is Thick Fat, for sure. It's gotta be, right? This thing is definitely a Violite. Even if it's Spadef. Ooh, he switches. What is this gonna be? He goes into treads. Okay, that's fine. Whew, that's doing damage. That is doing some damage. Okay, we should click Armor Cannon again. That is doing some big damage. Yeah, that's fine. He's got to stall out the terrain. Okay, we're about to see what this thing is. Oh. Okay, cool. Cool. We just click this again. We just click Armor Cannon again. Yeah, he just lets this go down. Okay. Okay. So we'll see what comes in here. Yeah. I believe this is going to be the Chen Pao. Yeah. Chen Pao comes in. That is fine. I mean, we're going to click Terrain. He has to click Shard. He's got to click Shard. Yeah. Okay. We go into our Ninetales. We go into our Ninetales. We just click Veil. Treads is chipped. Treads might be in Mach Punch range. He withdraws. That makes sense. We're going to get Veil up, which is really nice. What Mon is Danny? Oh, this is the Treads again. Okay. Yeah, Veil comes out. That's fine. We can go into our Scarf Breloom here. Man, Armarouge put in a ton of work. If I would have got one of those predictions right, we would have been in a good spot. I would have much rather gotten rid of Treads than the Lechonk, obviously. But hey, getting rid of the Lechonk is good because that means that Moon is in a better spot. He Volt switches. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we know this is Terra Water. And we Rock Tomb here. We Rock Tomb here. He has to stay flying type, right? We hit. Let's go! Now he knows we are Scarf. That is fine. That is fine. He knows we're Scarf. We go into Manaphy here. We go into Manaphy and start setting up. We have a chance. We have a chance to win this. Holy crap. We're still behind Veil right now. This is his only answer to... He probably Volt Switches here. Yeah, he Volt Switches. That's fine. That does nothing behind Veil. That does nothing behind Veil. We either have one turn left. Well, the snow's still going, so we should have at least one more turn after this. Yeah. We still have... Yeah, we still have Veil for another turn. I kind of want to just Scald this raw. I kind of want to just raw Scald this. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to say screw it. Because the thing is, if he has Sucker Punch... Oh, he SDs. Oh, that's scary. That's real scary. That is real scary. Get the burn. Oh, Manaphy. Veil wears off. I kind of just have to click Scald again. Crunch is gonna hurt. This is gonna kill. Yeah, this kills. The good thing is he has to switch. And we just click Moonblast. We have to. We have to click Moonblast here because he has to switch out. He could have Sucker Punch, but that's still not going to do a ton. We are super defensive. This thing is 100% in Mach Punch range. He has to call out whether or not we click Moonblast or if we click Veil. Oh my goodness. It's so ridiculous that even though this team is... Ooh, okay. That's a good call on his part. And we crit it too. Wow. Well, we have to go into our Muck here. Muck has to be the switch in. He probably doubles. He probably doubles into the treads, but I couldn't risk calling that out because we need this for Chien-Pao. This is the only way we kill Chien-Pao. He doesn't switch. Okay. He does not switch. And we do get to go into this. He fiery dances. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. So I kind of want to Drain Punch, but Rock Tomb's the right play. Let's Rock Tomb. Because if we Rock Tomb here, this is fine. Because then either we catch the Chien-Pao, we hit this thing hard enough, or we catch the treads, and then Ninetales can click Blizzard because it's going to be faster. Oh, this is stressful. This is so stressful. This is what happens when you literally run up against what you think is the best team, and that was the best drafted team in the entire league. So Drain Punch would have been a good play too. We get the Rock Tomb off. That is good. I think we can switch into the Breloom. Oh, this is so stressful. He clicks Knock. Ooh, okay. That might be useful for us, actually. Because I kind of want to click Rock Tomb here. I kind of want to click Rock Tomb on the Switch. I'm playing aggressive, and I don't need to be. This was maybe a dumb play. I also could have probably went into Moon there. If he switches here, I think we're in a really good spot. He stays. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. He Volt switches. Okay. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. That makes a ton of sense. Yep, he goes back into this. That's fine. So, what I think here is... I think we always go back into Muck. Because Muck is the only thing... Like, here's my thinking, right? We bring in Muck. If he switches to Treads, we sack this off, we go into Moon. So, if he switches here, we just go into Moon after. Which he didn't switch, so... He did have U-turn. Okay. This is fine. Oh, this is great. I mean, he's gonna kill us here, but... Maybe he tries to get... I hope he tries to get greedy in SDs. That'd be awesome. I don't think he's going to, but... Oh my goodness, this is so stressful. We played really well, but he's pulled it back. Yeah. That was the right call. He gets a crit too. We're going to end up losing like 1-0 to Chien-Pao. I think we have to get Veil up. I think this time around we have to get Veil up. I think that's the way we win this game. We have to get Veil up. So, I need to know. How much is Iron Moth doing? 2 Ninetales behind Veil. If it's Specs, it's scary. And we don't kill with Psyshock. It's not great. It's not great. It's not looking great. I think we have to go into Moon here. I think we have to go into Moon here. Okay. Booster pops. If he's Gleam, that could be bad. He's U-turn. Okay. We live in Ice Shard from here. He's not banded. We live an ice shard from here. We live a shard from here. He's not banded. I did put Veil up, right? I did. Okay, so we aggro. We aggro here. EQ. Yeah, we aggro here. We aggro here because it'll still hit. I could have EQ'd. EQ was a roll if he has bulk, which is the scary thing. He has to click shard here, I think. Shard doesn't kill, though. Oh, no, this might not kill. Okay, wait. We live 2. It didn't kill. We're in snow. Thank goodness we live 2. Thank goodness we live 2. Oh, my goodness, that could have been bad. Now we just EQ. We still have Ninetales, so we can still deal with this thing. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we live 2. That did like 117, which means we're good. So he's trying to stall out Veil. And we get rid of this thing. This is great. We Earthquake here. This is gone. Yes. Yeah, we're just clicking Earthquake. We're just clicking Earthquake. He clicks. So he clicks Shard. Okay, no crit. Whew. That was the one thing I was worried about. I was so worried about the crit. Okay. And at the very least, yeah, so Veil's gone, Snow stops. Holy crap. I saw no Slow King, and that was huge. Oh my goodness, Roaring Moon pulling out 3 kills. We're going to get the dub. Holy crap, that is wild. Holy crap. GG to Dell. That was an incredible game. That was an incredible game. Holy crap, I'm like pulling my hair out. Some of the ballsy plays that we made in prep actually ended up helping us. So, yeah, GG to Dell. Please, 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 everybody, go check out Dell's content. Like I said, he is one of my favorite content creators that in the Pokemon space. Like, his videos are so funny. He's keeping everything fresh. Like, he's got a really cool theme because his team is the Edmonton Coilers. He's got a freaking jersey. He's got, like, the 3 stars at the end of the game. Yo, his content is fire. So please go check him out. And, yo, I will catch y'all for the next one. Take it easy. Peace.